Have you ever heard of a man being pregnant? Sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, right? But for one man in India, this unbelievable scenario became his shocking reality. This is the story of Sanju Bhagat, the man who carried his own twin brother inside him for 36 years. Imagine living your whole life with a secret you don't even know you have. That was Sanju Bhagat's existence. He was a farmer from Nagpur, India, just trying to make a living and support his family. But since childhood, something was different about him. His belly was always a little larger than other kids. Get used to the teasing, the strange looks, and the whispers. But as he grew into a man, his stomach grew with him, expanding to a shocking size. By the time he was in his 30s, Sanju's abdomen was so swollen that he looked 9 months pregnant. It wasn't just about his appearance. It was severely impacting his health. The immense pressure on his diaphragm made it difficult for him to breathe. He couldn't lie down flat. He gasped for air with every movement, and simple tasks became monumental struggles. His life was a constant battle for breath. Family and neighbors were deeply concerned. Was it a curse? A strange illness? The most logical explanation seemed to be a tumor, a massive life-threatening growth that was slowly taking over his body. In 1999, at the age of 36, Sanju's condition reached a crisis point. He was rushed to Tata Memorial Hospital in Mumbai, struggling to breathe. Dr. Ajay Mehta, who was on duty that night, took one look at Sanju's massive taut belly and immediately suspected a gigantic tumor. The pressure was so intense that Dr. Mehta feared it could rupture at any moment, so he prepped Sanju for emergency surgery. The goal was simple: remove the massive growth and save his life. The operating room was tense. The surgical team knew this was a higher-risk procedure, and as Dr. Mehta made the first incision, he expected to find a large, solid mass. He reached inside, ready to tackle the tumor, but what he felt made him stop cold. It wasn't what he expected at all. He felt bones, little bones. He thought to himself, "What is this?" As he carefully explored further, he pulled out a limb, then another limb, then hair, parts of a jaw, and even a set of underdeveloped genitals. The entire operating room fell into a stunned silence. They weren't removing a tumor. They were removing a human body. Inside, Sanju Bhagat's abdomen was a small, twisted, half-formed person. It had limbs, long hair, and a face with one ear. It was a ghostly, parasitic twin that had been living inside him since before he was born. The medical team was witnessing an incredibly rare phenomenon known as fetus in fetu. It happens in the very early stages of a twin. Pregnancy, when one fetus gets absorbed by the other, instead of developing separately in the womb, the absorbed twin becomes an internal parasite, surviving by tapping into its sibling's blood supply. It's so rare that it's estimated to occur only once in every 500,000 live births. For 36 years, Sanju had unknowingly been the host for his own unborn brother. A living echo of a life that never got to be. This parasitic twin had been growing in the dark, feeding off Sanju's nutrients, causing his belly to swell and threatening his very existence. Think about that for a moment. 2 lives began as one, sharing a single womb. But in a strange twist of fate, only one of them would ever see the light of day. The other was destined to live a hidden, silent life, completely dependent on its brother for survival. It's a story that blurs the lines between science, nature, and the downright miraculous. After the surgery, the relief for Sanju was immediate. For the first time in years, he could breathe freely. The immense weight and pressure were gone. The surgery didn't just remove the fetus, it gave him his life back. But you can imagine the psychological impact. How do you process the news that you've been carrying your own twin inside you for your entire life? Sanju refused to even look at the remains. For him, it was a medical procedure that saved him from a lifelong burden. He didn't want to dwell on the bizarre nature of his condition, just wanted to move on and live a normal life, free from the physical and social weight he had carried for so long. His story, however, left the medical community and the world completely speechless. It's a profound and unsettling reminder of just how strange, complex, and sometimes inexplicable the human body can be. It challenges our understanding of life, identity, and what it means to be an individual. Sanju's case is a window into the bizarre possibilities of human biology. It's a story of two brothers intertwined by fate in the most unusual way imaginable. One lived in the light while the other existed only in the shadows, a secret kept even from the man who carried him. It's a testament to both the fragility and the resilience of life. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button. And do unforget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next deep dive into the world's most incredible stories. See you next time.